refusal to exercise his surcharge powers, which we mean the Auditor-General, to disallow and surcharge people who have been implicated in the 2019, 2020, and 2021 reports that he has been issuing. And you have realized that it's with all kinds of malpractice. If we are going to stop ourselves from going to the IMF every 4 years or every 8 years or whatever, we need to take accountability seriously. So we are gathered here. We are just waiting for a few more of our colleagues, other citizens of Ghana, to join us. The plan is that we are going to move from here, go through the Ridge area, through the National Theatre, go through the ministries, down the Dovsu area, head towards the Independence Square. The police and all of us, the Auditor-General has reached out that he is going to meet us and take our petition, and also commit to have a meeting at his office on Friday so that we can discuss the issues that we have raised. Being law-abiding citizens and wanting to make sure that at the end, for us, we are only interested in the surcharging. We are interested in implementing the law. We are going to go along. We are going to go along with the police and the arrangements. And then when we get to the Independence Square, we will show. We will have that discussion with the Auditor-General and make sure that he begins to enforce the law.
The Constitution in Article 2 says that to disobey the orders of the Supreme Court is a high crime. It's a high crime for which, if it is committed by a president or a vice president, it is grounds for removal from office. If it is committed by any other person and they are found guilty, they can go to jail for not exceeding 10 years, after which they are not eligible to contest for any public office or to be appointed to any public office for 10 years. We want the Auditor-General to know that there are consequences for what he's refusing to do. And no one should continue to ask us that we should go to court. We are citizens. It is our monies that are used to pay you. We cannot use our own private monies to go to courts to compel you to do the things that you are supposed to do. Simply issue the surcharges. If people disagree with you, they will go to court. When it was issued against Yao Safo and he disagreed, he went to court and he won. When it was issued against people like Sylvester Mensah, they went to court, they won. Issue it. If they disagree, they will go to court. If the court vindicates them, let it be so. Daniel Domolovo, in a very short period, issued over 100 of the surcharges. You have no reason not to continue to issue surcharges whilst the country is suffering. We are bleeding. We have been told that by December, if we don't get this 16 billion that we are seeking from the IMF, this economy will collapse. Already we are suffering under the weight of this situation. Please issue the surcharges. 17 billion is sitting there. 2021 alone, 48 billion, 2016 to 2020 is sitting there. There must be consequences for wrongdoing in this country, and the right signals must be sent. Exactly. That's all the Citizens Coalition we are saying.
In the 2021 Auditor General's report, we have been told that 17 billion cedis, almost 18. If you add 2020 and 2019, you get about 48 billion cedis. The amount of money we are going to the IMF for is how much? If you convert it, you are talking less than one of these years. In other words, if we had retrieved any of the amount from 2019, 2020, 2021, we do not need to go to the IMF. Does that make sense? The maths is simple. 48 billion irregularities, monies lost in 3 years. The amount you are going for from the IMF is about a third of that. if the Auditor-General retrieves this money, do we need to go to the IMF?
No.
Do we need to go to the IMF?
No.
So this matter is critical. Don't forget that once IMF comes in, you see that everything starts escalating. They squeeze you. Fuel has gone up. All utilities are going up. Electricity has gone up. If we are able to retrieve these sums of money, it makes our economy much more stable. So let's not look at it as, oh, it is civil society. All Ghanaians must be on board.